How to deal with binge eating. What is up, Fit Fam? Today's topic is a little bit related to the quarantine we're going through, and it's binge eating. I'm going to talk about the experiences I had with binge eating growing up and until pretty recently, actually. So basically, when I was a kid, I was an obese kid, overweight at the very least. And this is because I binge eat. I don't know if there's an actual difference, but I stress eat it a lot. And this means that once I got actually full, I would just continue eating because it felt good. And looking back, I did this because I had some problems in my life. Some problems with the inside of me, if that makes sense. And because I didn't feel good myself, I just took comfort in eating food and the dopamine it releases in your body when you eat. So I ate and continued to eat, and I obviously got fatter and fatter as I kept on growing. And this itself only made things worse because my health was getting poorer as time went by, which means that the problems I had still remained but were even worse. And then a new problem arose. Because I was a kid and I was fat, bullying started coming around. So I went from eating because I was stressed and having my problems and eating because I had those problems to having stress still having the cause root of these problems and the reason I eat a lot, plus feeling bad because my health was worse and my body wasn't feeling good because of that, plus actually getting bullied because of my size, which made all the previous things even worse. And so actually I got myself out of that by acknowledging the problems I had. And this was deep self-work, deep reflection of what my actual root problem was. And slowly but steadily, I started dealing with those problems. And I started realizing the things how they were. I started to really pay attention to self-improvement content online. I started to actually think, why do I do this? It's not like I enjoy eating this much. Because that's the thing, you know. I was eating so much that I actually felt bad, physically bad. I felt groggy, I felt sleepy, I had no energy. I couldn't focus. So through years, not months, not days, weeks, years of trying to find out what was wrong with me or what was the problem I was having, I was actually starting to deal with it and not trying to find comfort in food, but actually face the problems and the things that were causing me to eat a lot. And during the years, in waves, because it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to solve my problems and I will be a normal weight kid now, so fuck it, you know. It was in waves. Sometimes I got fitter because I started eating more properly, but then because I felt I was being deprived, I actually binge eated again to my previous weight or more. It actually got to a point where I was at ending my high school and I was pretty fit. In my first year of college, I started to gain more weight. And that second year of college, I remember I was at my heaviest point, not of my life, because I was even heavier as a kid, but of that time, of that specific time for like 4 to 3 years, 5. That was my heaviest point. And then I once again started eating less, and I actually, when I ended college, I was still chubby, but not fat, you know. And then at that point, I actually started working and I got myself into the gym. I was at the gym at one point in my life as a teenager, also at around 18 years old. And I was actually kind of fit in that time frame. But like I said, I started eating more around college and second year, and you know how it goes. Basically, I started going to the gym when I started working, and since then it has been more or less continuous going down on my weight. But still, there are times, and not now it isn't stress eating, but because sometimes I try to push myself so much to lose weight and to maintain a caloric deficit, I end up depriving myself. And this means that sometimes I actually felt so deprived that I would, for example, stay with a strict diet for all week and Saturday also. But I would get to Sunday and I would eat like a pint of ice cream alone. Actually, not a pint, a liter. I don't know if that's the same. But yeah, I would just go off rails because I was depriving myself so much. And that is my struggle since I started working out. Not eating because I have problems with myself. No, I actually got over that, and I wish I could help you with that, but it's highly personal. It's different for everyone, so you really need to do the work yourself. Or find someone that can help you, like a counselor or someone that will be there to actually try and guide you to fix your problems. But like I was saying, my problem since then has been that I would deprive myself too much and then I would get these urges to eat. That I attribute to my lack of experience. And now that I've done that a couple of times, I can see, okay, no, this isn't working. I need to actually properly feed myself. If I want to maintain a caloric deficit to continue losing weight and putting on muscle, maybe I should do cardio, which was something I didn't do. I thought that my dieting was the only way to go. So yeah, actually, as of late, I haven't had this problem of binge eating, and stress eating is long in the past for me, because now I have actually found a sweet spot in which I'm eating what I enjoy to eat while maintaining a caloric deficit and continue to at least maintain or lose some weight. And this is it, guys. I hope I could really help some of you guys. And if I did, subscribe down below, hit the notification bell. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.